to preach Islam and to call to Islam. But Sheikh, I'm not a scholar. You don't have to be a scholar. To call others to Islam, you don't need to be a scholar. You need to be a Muslim. Act as a Muslim. Behave as a Muslim. Be truthful. Always be honest. Never lie. Never deceit. It's shameful when I see Muslims claiming to be Muslims, then going to the government and taking the benefits, the social benefits from the government by lying. This is totally against your religion. You can't do this as a Muslim. You have to be truthful. Never deceit. Never cheat. Never bribe. Never lie. This is what Islam is really about. And by doing this, you become a true da'iyah. Listen to this verse in the Quran. Allah says, "And who is better in speech than one who invites to Allah and does righteousness and says, indeed, I am of the Muslims." So you preach and you proclaim and you call to Allah Azza wa Jal. This is walking the talk, and this is what enforces Islam in your religion, because you don't shy off, you don't shy down, you don't retreat. Rather say, I'm a Muslim, I'm gonna try to give you da'wah with kindness, with a gift. I'll give you some sambusa, I'll give you some shurba, whatever I can do to call you to Islam. And act like a real neighbor, and act like a real human being. Among the things that would preserve your identity is to fear that you may be a hypocrite. You have to fear hypocrisy. When you say, I am a strong believer, I'm not a hypocrite, then you might be a very big one. Because only real mu'mins and Muslims fear hypocrisy. In Sahih al-Bukhari, Ibn Abi Mulaykah, and he was one of the tabi'een, he said, I met more than 30 of the companions of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, and none of them was safe. They all feared that they may be hypocrites. And Al-Hasan al-Basri says, hypocrisy, only a true believer fears it, and a true hypocrite is safe from fearing it. Allah Azza wa Jal says in the Quran, this day I perfected for you your religion and completed my favor upon you, and have approved for you Islam as a religion. Allah Azza wa Jal tells us that Islam is a ni'mah, and He has perfected it for us and accepted it for us. Did we accept it? Did we embrace it? Did we take it wholeheartedly with conviction? Among the things that would hold your Islam in such countries and help you to preserve your religion is to learn your religion. It is shameful when we know that to learn your religion you need only a couple of days. Very easy, very simple. I'm not talking about rocket science. I'm talking about what your Islam cannot be accepted without knowing. It's a religion of strength without any oppression. And it's a religion of pride without any arrogance. It is your choice to be a Muslim by identity only, ID card, or a Muslim through conviction and practice. I pray to Allah Azza wa Jal that He makes me and you and our children steadfast on Islam, that we live on it, that we die on it, and that we are resurrected on the Day of Judgment under the flagship of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. هذا والله أعلم ونسبة العلم إليه أسلم وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد.